Hello, lovely people. This is your boy Bradford Lassiter, aka Big Brad Rock, and welcome to another edition of The Movies I Bought. It's August 2016 edition. Now, around this time of the year, this is when all the movies that you saw, like during the summer movie season or spring season, they start to come out, and some very movies that I love have come out, and then I was able to get some older movies that I've been anticipating to get for a long time, and I finally got my hands on it because I had to sell my van to pay off my dad's truck, and I used some of that money to get some of these box sets that I'm about to present to you. So now, let's get into it, starting with the newer movies I bought. I bought Keanu. Now, this is a comedy that came out in April. I watched it, and it was okay. Like, right now, I'm contemplating just giving this movie to somebody or selling it or whatever, because, like, I liked it, but it was funny, but it wasn't like ha funny. And I only bought this movie because I haven't seen it. I want to watch it, and it was okay. It was just slightly underwhelming. And Key and Peele, they're kind of hit or miss with me. Like, sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not funny, but I will say, this is the cutest cat I have ever seen. It makes me contemplating actually getting a kitten. So next up, Batman: The Killing Joke. Now, I never read the original graphic novel, but I did want to see the movie. I'll probably read the graphic novel at some point. Now, there's been a lot of controversy about this movie, like Batman sleeping with Batgirl. They giving her a little too much. In the first 30 minutes of this movie, it's all about her, so that when something happens to her in this movie, you feel sorry for her. Well, it really didn't add to the story, and I will say I was really surprised with everything that happened in this movie, particularly at the very end, because I never read the graphic novel, and it's very controversial at the end, and I've never heard Batman laughs before, but I watched it, and the animation was But I did enjoy some bits of this movie, though, but I thought I'd just have it because I have some other Batman animated movies, and thought this was good to have, you know? Everyone's complaining about, there's no more original movies out there. Well, there is out here. You just don't go out to go see them. This is being one of them. You know, The Nice Guys, this was a good movie. This was more fun the second time around. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe, they have great chemistry. I actually enjoyed this movie a whole lot more. If you have not seen this movie, go see this movie, please. Next up, one of my favorites of the year, The Jungle Book, the live action version. I love this movie more and more every time I watch it. It's visually stunning. Neil Sethi is great as Mowgli. Idris Elba as the voice of Shere Khan. It just gives me chills every time I see it. All the other voice cast in this movie is just phenomenal. This movie is just really fun, and I can't wait to see what other live action incarnation of one of Disney's classics they come up with next. Beauty and the Beast in particular, though. If you remember, I think last month, I believe, I bought the original miniseries of Roots out on Blu-ray, which it was. And now I have the remake, which came out recently, and I never got a chance to watch it on TV, so I went and bought it on Blu-ray, and there were some good things that improved upon the original, some things that wasn't good upon the original, but I still liked it nonetheless, and it was a little bit more darker and gritty and added to, like, you know how terrible it was back then, and some of the casting is great in this show, but yeah, all in all, I'd say this is a pretty good, solid remake. Did I think we need a remake of Roots? No, but if we're ever going to make one, I think this is probably the closest of perfection of a good Roots remake that we're ever going to get. So, yeah, this is pretty good, so check it out. And now, for the older movies I bought. I went and bought Easy A on Blu-ray. I found this at Five Below. I did like this movie when it came out, and I actually like it. It's, you know, pretty good movie that's part of the 2010s. And Emma Stone, she's great in the movie. It's probably the movie that really rolls her up to stardom. Now, she had a couple of hits beforehand, but this is a movie that really put her on the map. And I really enjoyed this movie, so I thought I'd copy, you know? Alright, the next couple ones are a couple of box sets of horror movies. Like, for example, I've been meaning to get this trilogy, and I finally was able to get it, and I do like these movies, and that is the Insidious movies. Insidious Chapter 2 and Insidious Chapter 3. The first one, great. The second one, it was pretty entertaining. Not as great as the first one, but good. The third one, probably my favorite of the Insidious sequels. And yeah, director James Wan, he's really killing it with the horror movie game right now, and I love what he did with Furious 7, and I can't wait to see what it does with Aquaman, but these movies definitely solidify how good of a horror director James Wan is, and I can't wait to watch these during the Halloween season. This first box set is a box set that I've been anticipating to get for a long time, and I was able to get it, and that is the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Freddy Krueger, along with Chucky and Jason Voorhees, he is my favorite horror movie monster, even over Jason Voorhees. I like him, and I just love his vibe and what he does. Well, besides killing you in your sleep, though. But you know, I just like the mythology of him, and I have seen the first 4 of his collection, and I haven't seen the other 4. I'm definitely gonna watch those. Can't wait to watch them. And plus, I always had the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street on Blu-ray, so now this finally completes the collection. Now, I do plan on getting the Friday the 13th collection on Blu-ray. It's just everywhere you see it online, you can get it for almost $300, and I'm sorry, I refuse to pay over $300 for a box set. Now, I know it's a lot of movies, but still, the $300, come on now. And then finally, the last box set I have is the Chucky movie collection, which is Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and recently Curse of Chucky. I never saw Curse of Chucky, but all the other, well, except for 3 and some of 2. But I've seen majority of this, and I love Chucky as a horror movie monster. So, yeah. And so, yeah, these are all the movies I went and bought on Blu-ray during the month of August. So, yeah, have you seen any of these? Do you own any of them? Please let me know in the comment section below. That's it for the day. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more, check out my channel. The link is in the description below. And be sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Periscope. Peace.